dear students, this is Shilpi Saxena. Welcome to my channel Learning Hub. So today I'm going to start with the last part of Introduction to AI class 10th. So in this I will discuss few important things, that is components of good AI policy, then ethical concerns related to AI. So we will move ahead with the components of good AI policy. The first component is an AI system must be transparent. You know very well that AI completely works on data. Whatever data we are giving, it will give the decision according to the data it is collecting. But many times it happens that even the developer don't know that why that particular decision is being given. So this problem is known as black box problem. So the good AI policy is that policy that in which the AI system is transparent, means whatever decision it is doing, it is giving, it should clearly tell why that decision is given and what data it is accessing. So it should clearly depict what algorithm it is being used, how it has reached to the particular decision, then why a particular decision is given, and how did it know this, means what was the reason behind the decision which was given. Second component is an AI system must have right to data it is collecting, means we should not restrict the data. As I already told you that AI system completely works on the data. So whatever data it is collecting, based on that data only it can reach the particular solution. So if we will not allow it to access the data it requires, so it will not give the proper decision. So as AI system works on data for which it should be allowed to use this data. Consumer must have choice of leaving the system. This is the third component. At any point of time, the consumer or the stakeholder, if they feel that they are not satisfied with whatever they were thinking that AI will be able to do this or that, whatever it is. So if any point of time they feel like this, so they should be allowed to leave system. And when they are leaving the system, it should not harm their overall system. It should not happen like a whole system should not go down when he is leaving the AI system. Components of good AI policy, 3 we have already discussed, 2 more are there. That is third one, it's not first one, sorry, it is a third one. Data and the purpose of AI system must be limited by design, means whatever data it is collecting, it should be relevant. Whatever data, see, if we are collecting irrelevant data, then obviously the wastage of memory will be there, wastage of time will be there, energy will be there, and whatever efforts we are putting in developing, in the working of that AI system will go in vain. Obviously the data it is using should be related to the problem it is solving. Irrelevant data is of no use. Data with the AI system must be deleted upon the request of customer. At any point of time, if customer or stakeholder feels that their data can be misused or their data is not secure at any point of time, if he feels that it should be deleted, so AI system must delete the data as and when the customer or the stakeholder requests for deletion of data. Next thing is ethical concerns related to adoption of AI system. The first one is job loss. Yes, AI is a boon to the society, but it has few drawbacks also. Job loss. How job loss? Because obviously when AI system is replacing the manual work, in that case it will lead to unemployment. Many people will lose the job. Obviously, see, I have suppose 2 employees. One is technically little bit strong and one don't know anything. He don't know anything about computer, he don't know how to handle technology. So when I have to select only one employee, so I will select the person who is technically little bit strong, so that I can polish him, I can train him, and he can handle my AI system. And that other person, I'll just kick him out, or I can just I can just ask him to resign or leave the job. So because of that, increasing inequalities, inequalities will keep on increasing. How? Suppose, as I gave you example, I have two employees. One is there in the company, and obviously when he is handling so many things, or he is handling my AI system, he will grow day by day. After some time his salary will increase, and he is going to grow day by day because he is learning new thing. Other employee who is not at all employed now, he has quitted the job, he was asked to quit the job, so now he don't have anything to do, so financially he will go down. So, and other one is financially going, is rising financially, so it will lead to the inequalities, the gap between the financial gap, the status between the two employees will keep on increasing. Next one is negative adoption. If I'll take the same example, or I'll take another example. Suppose there is a person who is technically strong. So sometimes, see, you students also, many of you feel like, okay ma'am, just tell me how this is hacked, I want to be a hacker. So very less students will say that, ma'am, I want to be an ethical hacker. Okay, so you see, I have seen many children, that those who want to hack the Wi-Fi, they have their data, still they want to use some other person's data, some other person's Wi-Fi. So this is the negative thing. So AI has resulted in negative adoption, theft of data. That means the data security is a question mark nowadays when we are talking about communication. So these all things comes under negative adoption. So people are focusing on the wrong things, capturing of passwords, capturing of data that company doesn't want to share. So these all things are negative adoption. Black box problem, as I already discussed at the starting of the video, black box problem is a problem because the AI system is not at all transparent. It simply giving the decision without telling the details about the decision, means what data it has access, what algorithm it has used, and how it reached the particular decision. So this problem is known as black box problem. So this was a small video. I hope you understood the concept. Here we finish our chapter, that is Introduction to AI. Now we will start with the new chapter in AI project cycle. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to share. Thank you and have a nice day.